Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is just going to be another fairly quick video. Today I wanted to talk about my custom SDC splash screen. I kind of drew that based off of the original SDC Explorer splash screen. And how did I make that? Well, I was gonna actually write my own basic semi-graphics editor, but I figured somebody else probably has already done that, so I just went into the apps folder to take a look. Start in S for semi-graphics. Semi 24. I'm looking for semi 4. There we go, SG4 Ed. So this is Bob Vanderpoel's SG4 editor, and it's pretty cool, but some of the key bindings are a little tough to remember. I think opens the IO menu. I don't have any files on this disk. Let me do a directory. Yeah, there's no images. But let me just show you real quick how this works. Obviously, I'm going to back out of this with a hit 5, return to drawing. Okay, so there's certain keystrokes. If I want to clear the screen, I have to hit asterisk, shift, okay, star, no, shift colon, okay. So to what color? So let's just go with number 3. I like blue, and let's say I wanted to draw a line from here to here. Enter. Okay, so that was a lot thicker than we expected. Maybe let's try this. I'm going to hit W to select a working color. Apparently it was 1 there. 0. So now if I do a line, I'm going to go here and here. So there you can see the actual resolution. And you can go into draw mode here. And now if I hit a space, that turns that pixel off, no matter what color it is. And if I turn it back on, hello. Oh, because my working color is 0, black, so I can't, like, there's no easy way to change colors right now. I have to hit enter, finish that, hit W to select a working color. Let's choose 2. We'll go with some yellow. And now I can hit P again to pixel mode. So if I turn one of these pixels on, you'll see the whole block turns yellow. So it's kind of like the Motorola VDG designers went to the Henry Ford School of Design, where any 4 pixels in a block can be any 2 colors as long as one of them is black. So this is simple but effective, but I really wasn't happy with how the key bindings, I kept forgetting which keys did what. Let's see, there is a help menu. H for help. H for help. Can't be in a drawing tool, so hit enter. You can also hit break. H for help, and these are the key bindings. Got your basic box, filled box. So O for oops, that's your basic undo command, and that'll only undo one thing. So if you draw a box and you don't like it, you can undo it. So it's just any key takes me back to what I've already drawn, and that's, you know, crude but effective, but I felt I could make it better. So let me if I can figure out how to exit out of here. 0. Actually, I'm not going to return to basic because this does weird things with the reset vectors. It's designed for a color computer 1 or 2, and it doesn't play nice with the CoCo 3 ROMs. Give this a quick little list here, just up to line 10, so you can see Bob's original copyright notice, 1985. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at, let's see, even that didn't work right. Alright, so let's take a look at how I did that splash screen after all. So, SG4 Editor, that is Bob's original program. I made a copy of that disk, and I made my edits on a separate copy of it. So the original is still original. Clear. So we're going to go, I put mine where I've made my own personal collection of disks here. And SG4 dev, it's actually already mounted in drive 1 here. Before we do anything else, let's just take a look at the README file. I created that entirely from scratch just to show the differences of what I've done here. So run quote README. Alright, you can read that at your own leisure. Hit spacebar to continue. So at this point you can hit enter and it'll run the program, or hit space and get more detailed breakdown of whatever keys I changed. So this is kind of important, is that I made F2 and the break key also will open the IO menu now. Control Z will undo. The clear button will clear the screen. Basically all the same routines. I haven't really changed the functionality. I've just changed how you access it, which keys you press. So I swapped P and D. So I changed dye to paint and changed pixel to draw. I changed the M command from move to clone because it doesn't move anything. It leaves the original there. It just makes a copy of it. S is unchanged, but now you can, while you're editing, you can hit Control S and it will save a splash screen to your SDC. And number keys, whenever you're in a editing tool, such as the line or just drawing, you can hit a Control and a number key to change the color. Originally I had it just the number keys, but then I realized when you're doing text entry, you know, the graphical text characters, it would change the color as you're typing, and that's not ideal. So I made it a Control to change the color. Okay, so here's a good example of the Control key usage here. So if you hit the T key, it jumps to line 780. And the first thing line 780 does is if peak 342 equals 191, then it'll jump to 910. So peak 342 equals 191 means the Control key is held down. And what that does is if you hit Control T, it jumps to the copy text routine. And then the characters, that's actually the G key for graphic characters. And if you hit Control G, then it jumps to the routine to set the size of the characters. So you can do double height, double width, or both. And they are huge. Like a double height character is half the screen high. So now I'm in my updated version of this software. I'm gonna hit 2 to load the screen. Ready the disk, yes, SDCX. Alright. So this is the splash screen that most of you know and love. It's nice enough. There's nothing really wrong with it. I just felt like I wanted to change it and have something a little more customized. I'll give a quick rundown of the changes I've made to Bob Vanderpool's original program. I tried to make intuitive changes to the key commands. So for example, you hit F1 to get help. That's like a common thing on computers nowadays. So if I hit the F1 key, you get your command keys. And Bob's original key binding still works. You can hit F1 or H to get the help screen. You can hit F2 or break to get the I/O menu. You can also hit I just don't have it on here. Control Z to undo. You can also hit O for oops. Clear button clears the screen. The star key still works. Everything else up there, you can see what it says. 0 through 8 lets you change colors on the fly. I need to update that to include the control function. Okay, done. Alright, so let's go to the menu. Well, first of all, let me just demonstrate this. I'm going to hit Control S. And that's going to make this my SDC splash screen again. Control S. Got the little 3 tones there, so I know it did it. Now I'm just going to hit Control Alt Reset. And it should reboot. There we go. So you can see that that is now back to the original splash screen. Let's get back into the program and reset my custom splash screen. So F2 brings up the I/O menu. I can hit, so if you hit 7 here, you get your directory. See all the files. This is my development disk, not the distribution disk. Alright. So I'm going to load, enter SDCX B for blue. There's that. Now I'm going to hit Control S. Boom. Now I'm just going to do a Control Alt Reset again. And when I reboot, you should see the new splash screen. Yep, there we go. Just that easy. So I have posted this on the Discord, and I have uploaded a version to the Color Computer Archive. I don't think it's live yet, but we'll see how it goes. And here you can see another splash screen that I have created, and I don't know, still kind of smoothing this one out, but it's just something that I've played with the filled boxes and lines and mainly pixel drawing. Anyway, I hope you like this, and if you want to check out the software, if you're on the Discord, you can download it from the SDC channel. If not, you'll have to wait till it shows up on the Color Computer Archive, or come join us on the Discord. Well, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching, and remember to CoCo every day. Cheers!